Okay, here's the scar. Now, I'm not sure why I got that, but its origin, and it was actually addressed to someone I believe was stealing from me. He was also impersonating me, and he lives in building number 8, and he was using the same name as me, Andrew Buchan. And there you go. But in actual fact, they didn't. They just said that they were investigating, but they never actually did. Now, who is Joe? I wonder if that's the Beast Joe. That would make sense. The ginger-headed pedophile, the moon cup sex offenders and rapists from 67 York Place. Now, there's the Palestine protesters as well. I'll have a quick look. I'm not sure if this is it. I don't want to. I'm certain they're involved as well. But there are others. So we'll go back to this one, right? So you've got the scarf, and you've seen the furniture.
That's the argument that you'll hear from people like Ro Khanna in Congress, who is saying that what's very important now is that we have transparency, that we find out what's happened, and actually that's the best way in which we can avoid the more nefarious conspiracy theories. And
That T-shirt is also significant. That's been shared online as well, on videos and even adverts.
hold people that need to be held to
Uh,
account.
Bill Clinton's shirt.
Rather than speculating about what we don't know. But this is a totemic issue in America.
What I'm trying to tell you, quite simply, is that it's not other people's thoughts uniquely. It's what's been loaded onto the wider public. They're offloading images and so forth. And what they will do with people that have been subject to psychiatric abuse, and I don't call that what they call it. What I call is psychiatric harm is basically, or damage is what you end up with. But psychiatric abuse and is the same as medical abuses and psychiatric procedures, even medical procedures, lobotomies, and so on. It's like my Panzerfaust. I love my Panzerfaust. That sounds like that's one of the beasts. Um, and I think it relates to me when I was a kid, and also this guy, the beast of somewhere in Germany, Schmidt, Wolfgang Schmidt, and others that I believe have been active. Well, certainly were active abusing me as a child, but also as an adult. But I believe they're also active in amongst this lot. And look, see the tall stature? That's like the guy that says, or woman, or trans woman, or person seeking to transition, I love my Panzerfaust. And they're walking about the forest, somewhere they say in Bavaria, and they've both got black eyes, the shorter one, the taller one, and they've clearly had one of those frontal lobotomies. And I just said as a joke, well, wouldn't you just love to know where that was? And if you just need to be there at the right time and wait for the one that's your type wandering off into the forest. So that again is something of interest. So this is a piece of shit here. We already know that. That's Bill Gates, actually. I made a big mistake there. I think that one's Bill Gates. It's the other one that was Woody Allen.
American politics right now, it's something that's not consuming everything, but it's always there in the background, and
There's
and it
Woody
really
Allen.
gets to the the tricky position that Donald Trump is in,
There you go.
whereby he claims to be a populist, but
But this
whether it's
guy
on,
as well, and you see the kids' chalkboard. These look like film sets as well, but they're very unnatural. See these chalkboards and that. They've been later. Jackie Clayton's been getting people to show me these things again. Just keep putting it on them or lay it on them, lay it on them, lay it on them. You see? So what do I do if I can buy them? Well, not that because it's too expensive. I'm not going near it. So I use those other chalk, well, those whiteboards, like the classroom whiteboards. You can double it as a projector screen, and that is significant as well for the pedophile network that abused me as a child and adult here in Edinburgh in the 1990s, and another series of abductions that you're not getting to see. So what I'm saying is they repeat the script. They repeat the exact MO with props and everything else to put you in the mind to say, oh, I remember that. But it's like I was told, well, my father was warned in the 1970s, 1980, roughly about the latest. You don't want to be doing it to this one. Okay, he's too quick, too fast, too intelligent is what the doctor said. Now, you don't have